everyone, today I've got your Taken 2 movie review. Brian Mills, who is now sort of trying to get his life back after his daughter was taken in the first Taken movie. He has not really been doing anything that interesting, except now his job requires him to go to Istanbul. The father of the main guy that kidnapped Kim is basically wanting to rally up these other guys to seek revenge on his son's death, so he wants to go after Brian Mills, but he also wants to go after his family too. Liam Neeson hasn't lost his badassery streak just yet. He can sense that something is just not quite right, and basically this leads to both him and Lenore to be kidnapped by the bad guys, and now Kim has to be the one to slightly help out in this situation. I really wasn't sure about the angle that this was going to be at, because I figured, okay, considering how Kim was in the first movie, whoa, all of a sudden she's like this total badass, and of course her life has definitely changed. She's now got this boyfriend that her dad's kind of unaware of until he finally gets to meet him. And so it's just really crazy how much time has changed and how much they have changed as a family. It's just really interesting to see, like now she has to basically do exactly what her dad says. She can't freak out anymore. I swear to God, I was not looking forward to seeing her be all like a crybaby like she was in the first movie, because that kind of got really annoying. So I'm glad that it didn't really happen this time around. It was just a really big change for me to see like her trying to jump off rooftops like Jason Bourne. Brian Mills is now trying to escape from the bad guys. However, Lenny is still there, and he needs to go back and rescue her with the help of his daughter. I guess I thought that this movie was going to be as good as, I was anticipating it to be, but unfortunately I still think the first one is the best one. However, I did appreciate the action scenes. I just wish that there was a little bit more to it. I didn't think it was anything special. I still think Liam Neeson is one of the most badass actors around. He can definitely pull off an action scene very well. I mean, how old is he? 60 or something? He's still got it. I thought that the interesting twist with Kim being the one to sort of drive her father around. She doesn't even have a license, and she's just driving down the streets of Istanbul, going to all these different places. So it was just really crazy and intense, and a lot of action, and a lot of guns going off, so it's pretty much the same thing. I felt that the bad guys were not as cool this time around. The motive, though, with the whole, seeking revenge for the son's death, but he deserved it, because, I mean, you don't just start kidnapping random chicks and wanting to do all those things with them. Brian Mills just wanted to make sure that this didn't happen again, and just end this whole thing once and for all. So that was basically the whole gist of the entire movie, about trying to rescue Lenore. I was almost getting really tensed up just watching this, because I mean, hopefully this will be the last movie of this franchise, and that they don't end up making another one, because I think this definitely was a perfect end to, it sort of tied up all the loose ends, and everything seemed to be, going pretty well. I thought that originally, there were moments where I felt like, one of the main characters was going to die, and be in a really sticky situation that they weren't going to get out of easily. I really like that sort of like suspensefulness. The movie just was a huge like action fest. It was action packed, but I don't know if it was the best one, but it still was a perfect sequel, and hopefully it'll be the end of these movies. As much as I'd like to see them continue and see Liam Neeson be a badass, I think that this just makes for a perfect sort of franchise, and it should just end there. Overall, I would say that this movie was pretty awesome, and it had most of the things that I was looking for and anticipating before seeing the movie, so I'm really glad that I saw it. You guys saw Taken 2, let me know what you guys thought about it, and if you think that there should be a third movie, because a lot of that is being a rumor as of recent. Let me know. You guys can also subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Trailer Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.